Hey friends, it's Ashley and today I'm here with a new layout for Colorcast Designs, and I am using some wood veneer pieces and an acrylic piece from the April Everything kit. I will link to the Colorcast Design shop so you can check out any of the pieces that are in there. So I am starting with my background paper and photo. I'm also using some product from Citrus Twist Kits. This is the May round trip add-on kit that I am using, and then I kind of just pulled some pieces from some of my older Citrus Twist kits also that kind of match these colors. So I wanted to use the Together wood veneer with this photo of us from Easter Sunday. This just kind of goes with like an Easter theme color to me. When I think of purple, I think of pastel and Easter, and then the other time of year, Halloween, of course. But this was really pretty and had an Easter vibe to it, especially with these flowers. And the background paper is from Pink Fresh Studio, and it is a part of, like I said, the round trip kit from Citrus Twist Kits. And it has kind of like a brush stroke look on it. And so I kind of pulled some embellishment colors that match those colors from the pattern paper. And then I didn't have to worry about the color of the wood veneers since those are neutral anyway. And then I do kind of bring in some other purple elements to tie in the Together acrylic piece. I don't think I necessarily used any embellishment pieces as far as like ephemera or anything else like that that had purple, but I do bring in some of the little puffy hearts. So I am working on getting all of my embellishments in place, and just kind of putting a few things around my photo here and getting those flowers placed kind of just in some embellishment clusters. And I do use some pop dots to add dimension. When I'm working in my memory planner, I don't like to use pop dots because of the way the memory planner is bound together. And even if I do have it spiraled, just because it makes it really thick. But in my Life Crafted album, I don't mind having a little bit of dimension. So I do play with pop dots under some of my ephemera pieces when I am making a Life Crafted layout. So this little ephemera piece, I just trimmed it just because I just wanted the phrase to go up there in that cluster at the top. So I just trimmed part of that off and just added it to the top, and it brings in some of that peachy color that's on the opposite side of the page from the Pink Fresh Studio paper. These were some little chipboard pieces, I think, that came out either with the January or February Citrus Twist release. And I've had these in my stash. And this one was really cute with the pink, and it said, "Let's hold hands." And I thought that was cute, kind of layering it there with the title of the Together acrylic piece. And for my acrylic pieces, I usually will use like a liquid adhesive. I used glossy accents on the back of that. And since there was so much area on the back of the wood veneers, I just used my tape runner to add adhesive to that. You could also use liquid adhesive if you wanted to, or double-sided tape. Here is one of the purple hearts that I'm adding to bring that color in. It's not exactly the same shade, but it's close enough that I didn't mind using it. These are also some little wood, or I'm sorry, not wood. These are some little label stickers from Citrus Twist Kits, and I thought they would be cute to add to the layout also. I do like to kind of have different things in those clusters like that. So some of the pieces are ephemera pieces, and then some of them are stickers. And I do like to use my tiny attacher for the stickers when I get those on. So I went ahead and did that on two of the phrase stickers. And these enamel dots also came out earlier for Citrus Twist Kits, and I just choose some of the colors off of this one that kind of go with the color scheme of the little paint brush strokes on the Pink Fresh Studio paper, and I'm just going to kind of place those in a visual triangle around the layout and get those in some of those little cluster areas here. And then I'm just going to do a couple more at that top cluster just to kind of guide your eye around the page. And once I get those finished, then I'm going to start my stitching. You can see the little kind of stitch look on the paper there that I just showed you. And I am going to use my paper piercer just to go ahead and punch some holes. And then you can see I have some embroidery floss that goes with those colors. So I am doing a tone on tone look here with each one of those embroidery floss colors. And of course, it always takes forever to get my needle threaded. So I do take a minute to get that done. And I had to cut my thread a couple of times because I did have those little edges that did not want to go through. So I'm not doing a back stitch here. I'm just going to do kind of over and follow that line. So this won't be a connected stitch. It will have the spacing in it like the little pattern has on the paper. And I'll kind of show you that, and you can probably see it a little better in the still photos at the beginning and end of the video. But I really like the look of the tone on tone colors together, just having kind of the teal on the teal paper or the teal brush stroke, and then working my way down to the pink at the bottom. So I did want to add some journaling, and I just printed this on some of the Heidi Swap vellum sticker paper, which is transparent, and I had to cut really close to the edge of my journaling to fit it in between the little sections there of the stitching. And so I just stick that there, and I just love how the background disappears with the transparent, and it looks like you typed right onto your layout when you actually just use the sticker paper. And it's really easy to put on, and you could just measure with your ruler to get your sizing right. And I just like how the journaling fills in that extra space there too on that side of the page. And I just use my little score tool to kind of brayer that down. And then of course I wanted to add my date there at the bottom. And so I just use my little date stamp to do that. And that finishes up my layout. You can see the close-ups here. If this is your first time to visit my channel, I would love for you to become a new subscriber. Thanks so much for watching today, and I look forward to seeing you next time.